Hey YouTube. No, just like the light's not that great. It's just very blurry. I don't know. Well, who cares? Um, I don't know. Just wanted to see what my face looks like without these sad lines. I noticed the sad lines. See, I can see my reflection. I noticed the sad lines a lot when I've had a day where I was crying or I had a spell of depression, and today was one of those days. I mean, I don't like to share all that on the internet. Not really. I used to do it thinking that it would help, but I don't even think that really helps that much. But today was one of those days, you know. And then after I have a cry or, feel really depressed, and I snap out of it. I don't even know how I snap out of it. I don't even know how that works. But I snap out of it, and then I look in my reflection, and I really notice these miserable fucking sad lines, you know? It's like I just notice it so much after a depression day. Um, yeah, I stopped trying to analyze the depression to the point of explaining it, or it's not, most of the time, depression is so many factors and so many points on your timeline and so many considerations of the present that you can't explain it. The best thing you can just say is what I've already said, which it's irrational, because trying to explain the heaviness of depression is just it's just it's too much, especially when you're depressed. And it's like, don't ask a depressed person why they're depressed. If you don't fucking know, shut the fuck up. uh but I was depressed today, and I had a good cry. And now I want to talk about the decision that I made a couple of days ago, a few days ago. And I'm, I don't know, it's so weird. When you make a decision about something serious, something that's going to alter your life in a dramatic way, and this decision is going to do that, you weigh it out and you weigh it out, the pros and the cons, and you try to come up with the best answer or the safest answer or the most comfortable answer or something. That's what I do anyway. And I've been doing this for the past few days with this decision, because I know that making this decision is going to make my life very, very, very hard. It's going to be much harder. But I also know that this is not just a matter of principle. I mean, sometimes I've made bad decisions based on just a principle, and then I regretted that. This is not that situation. This is not just based on principle, although principle is part of the reason I'm making this decision. It's not the only reason, though. You see, it's like there's some young people out there, right? And they might be in a job and they hate their job and they're making a good hourly wage, you know, and they seem to not have any problems. Like, they have a good job, they have a good paycheck, they can do their job, nobody's firing them, they have a place to live. And for some reason, they just decide to quit. They don't even have another job, they just decide to quit. Why would they do something like that, right? Why would they do something like that? I did that when I was young. And the thing I want to tell to young people, a Gen Xer, okay, just you other generations after me, just so that you know which generation is talking to you right now. Uh, the thing is that, it happens even as you get older. Like that feeling that you had when you quit a job and everybody called you crazy, or when you broke up with someone and everybody said, "What's the matter with you?" Or when you got depressed about something that was heavy on your heart and everyone, "Why are you depressed?" And you wanted to punch somebody in the face. It doesn't go away. As a Gen Xer, I'm in my 50s, and I want you to know, the 20, 30, and 40 people out there, it doesn't go away. This will recur and recur. Doesn't matter if you stay put in a job for 40 years. It doesn't matter if you're married for 100 years.